Alright, so I wanted to show you this alliance leveling guide that I've been using for a little over a year, probably about a year and a half now, to power level tunes. It is without a doubt the fastest way to power level tunes, and I will tell you I've used several of the in-game leveling guides, and this Zygor's Quest Helper. You can check it out. The URL's here on the screen for you, zygorsquesthelper.com. He does a better job with his videos than I do. But I just love this thing, and I wanted to show it to you because I know there's a lot of people out there that struggle with leveling and hate leveling. And there's also been some question about with the new random dungeon queues and the battleground experience, what is the fastest way to level? And I can tell you without a doubt, questing is still the fastest way to level in the game. This guide does a couple things for you. One, if you've got the BOAs or the heirloom items, say you're making alt tunes, you can factor in the BOAs and the heirloom items in the guide, and it will skip forward and keep up with your ability to level faster with those items. But if you're a new player, you've got a brand new tune, and you're starting at level one, this guide will automatically detect the race of your tune and start the guide off in the proper starting area. If you've got a tune that you've been leveling that you want to put the leveling guide on and use it, it has a feature that allows you to catch up in the questing to whatever current level you are and start using the guide at that point. So you can really use this in-game leveling guide for any tune. They also have the Death Knight start area. They walk you through step by step in the Death Knight start area. So, a couple things really quick. A lot of people don't like to see this. Let's say I'm running dungeons or battlegrounds. I don't want to see this. Real simple. You come up here, the Zygor's Quest Helper button, click on it, and it's gone. When you're ready to use it again, click on it, it's back up again. I really love this with the random dungeon feature because when you hit level 15, you can start running random dungeons. And what I'll do is while I'm questing along, I'll just hit the random dungeon queue. I don't care how long it takes for me to get into a dungeon because I'm out running my quest. It takes me in. I do the dungeon, it pops me right back out. You know, Blizzard puts you right back out where you came in the dungeon now, and I can continue on with the guide again. So let's see how it works. Two main features. One, the um, guide itself, which is here. You can put it on anywhere on the screen that you want. You can size it. It's got features to get rid of the border, change the colors, different skins, all kinds of things that you can play with. But we'll put that down there. And then the second feature is the directional arrow. And you can put that anywhere on the screen that you like as well. And that's going to be your guide all the way through to the level cap. Cataclysm's coming out later on this year. I can tell you with Zygor's Quest Helper, I had my in-game leveling guide from level 70 to level 80 3 days before the Lich King was launched, already loaded and ready to go. So the day Lich King launched, I fired up my guide and started following out all the way to level 80 with the new leveling cap. So you're going to be able to do the same thing with Cataclysm. They provide awesome support with this thing. They update it several times a year. Whenever there's patches or expansions, they're on top of it, so they make sure that your guide continues to work. It is the best questing and power leveling tool in the game. So let's take a look. We're going to follow the arrow, and the guide box over here says we're going to go talk to Deputy William. He's standing in front of the big church. There's the big church right there. And we're going to accept quest a threat within. See the thing, arrow kind of changed to a circle pointing on itself. It tells you where you're where you need to be. Let's go ahead and pick up that threat within. And if you notice, the arrow's already moved on to the next step in the guide, telling us to go to see Marshal McBride standing straight ahead in the church. We're going to turn in a quest, and we're going to pick a quest up. So we follow our arrow inside the big church, straight ahead. There's Marshal McBride. We're going to turn in that quest, and we're going to pick up the next one, and the guide has moved on to the next step in again, all the way to level 80 from level 1 or whatever level your tune is now. This guide is going to take you step by step doing the quests that you should be doing, eliminating the time wasting quests that have you banging your head against the wall because you spent 3 hours trying to figure out how to finish it and you got next to nothing as a reward. This guide eliminates those quests, has you focus on quests that give you good reward and experience for your time spent, and it routes you in the fastest, leveling path to level 80 in the game. Period. Hands down. Horde, Alliance, I don't care what race you start as. I can level any toon from level 1 to the leveling cap with this guide in about 7 days playtime, and that's blazing. With BOAs, I can do it even faster. So if you're looking for a stress-free, easy way to level a toon, knock out the questing, which is the fastest way to level in the game, this is hands down the way to do it. What you're going to want to do, get yourself some bags. As soon as you can, fill those bag slots up with the best bags you can get, because when you're using this guide and you're out power leveling, those bags are going to fill up fast, and you don't want to waste a ton of time trying to figure out where's a mailbox to mail to a bank alt, or where can I go to empty out my bags. So you don't, that's with a leveling guide or without a leveling guide, I recommend bags as the first thing that any toon gets. It allows you to go out and run around and kill and quest and pick up things longer without having to stop and come back and worry about dealing with that stuff. But you can check it out, zygorsquesthelper.com. They've got there's an in-game talent feature. They've already got programmed in the best leveling specs for any class in the game. You can select that. I can't show you on a level 1 toon, but he does have a video on his site at zygorsquesthelper.com that shows you can pick the spec you want, and every time you level and you get a talent point, the Zygor's guide will tell you where to put your talent points, so you don't even have to worry about that either. If you want to build some good leveling specs, no matter what your class is, you can do that as well. If you're a new player, this thing is awesome. It takes away so much stress in leveling and questing in the game. If you're an older player like me and you like to do what I call toon crafting, I love to build toons, level them up, try different specs, have fun with them. This is the fastest way to do it. You're simply going to love it. Check out their videos at zygorsquesthelper.com, zygorsquesthelper.com, and you can get a whole bunch more information, probably a lot better videos. I know a lot better videos than what I'm showing you here, but for people who haven't seen it, I wanted you to check it out because I'm just in love with this thing. Have a good one, and I'll see you in the game, guys.